Okay, guys. This is going to be a little bit of a different video to the ones that I usually make. Mainly in that this is going to be my last video. I know that's a bit of a shock coming out of nowhere, and considering I had like a hiatus from YouTube for however many months. But in that time, I had a lot of time to reflect, I guess, on both my motivations for YouTube and playing Minecraft as a whole. Um, and I feel like what is this could be? I don't know. I feel like in a way, like you grow up, you realize why you're doing something, and oh, yeah, not much I could do there. I didn't have block. But like I've kind of come to realize the main motivations behind why both I played Minecraft and oh, this is hectic, so not bad. Both why I play Minecraft and why I do, and I guess I did, and both I guess do with this video. Except that the motivations behind this video are very much different. I'm basically making this video to just inform you guys on what it is that I've I guess come to realize about my own intentions with both YouTube, mainly YouTube actually, but also with some things that I've been struggling with in regards to reasons I actually played Minecraft. Because people like to play games for fun. That is the right reason to play video games. It shouldn't be for any other reason unless you're like actually making a living off of it, which is the very, very, very small percentile, which I realistically and honestly would rather not be in. And so what I've come to realize is mainly, oh my word, the reason I did YouTube was to, I guess, for affirmation in a way, because oh what? Because on YouTube, I had a lot of people who would basically just send really nice, encouraging things, which is amazing. I really appreciate you guys for all of that. The one thing is, you start to value your online life and persona that you've built more, I guess, than your in-person one. And that sounds quite strange, really quite strange. But I know that the whole community of Bridge in general actually struggles with this immensely. And I'm thinking more so in regards to like Cheetah's Discord server, which I'm in and was a very active member on. But there's a massive problem there of people, I guess, not so much now, but especially back a couple months ago. People have online friends more than they should. If that makes any sense, I understand. If you live in Antarctica, having in-person friends is going to be like your age is going to be quite difficult. And there are going to be people you don't always get along with. There are going to be people you don't always agree with. But that is very crucial when it comes to understanding people of different opinions, and also even just formulating good reasons as to what it is that you think and why you are the way you are. If that makes any sense, because if you're just around people who agree with how you think, or even just do the same things that you do. Like, I'm just around people who snowboard. I'll never learn to ski, even though skiing is fun. They're different sports, but I'll never learn to do it because I have no motivation to, and no one who I'd go with, and none of that. So if you are just, I guess, refraining from those kind of interactions that develop you, I guess, as a person, it's gonna definitely stunt both your social growth and your just awareness of life in general. And that's something that is very much I do see when it comes to these kind of Minecraft Discord servers, which are great and they do unify people in a passion for something online, and you can spend time with people there. But what I did, and I feel like some other people might struggle with the same thing, is you start to idolize, I guess, or not really, well, kind of idolize those relationships that you've built and friendships over over in-person ones, or even just the creation of new friendships in person, which are a million times more valuable, because without that kind of personal interaction, whether that be regularly, through seeing each other day to day, or even just the fact that you are in person with a friend, that just increases the amount of, I guess, depth that your friendship can go into, by such a big amount. When I was gone on my hiatus from Minecraft and from YouTube, that was like a 4.5 month long break, I guess, and I did that mainly to go to Bible school. So I went for for 9 months to study the Bible, and I just I guess because I've been in such an isolated online community, namely like Discord servers for Minecraft. I've never actually had such a good, I guess, in-person friendship with anybody, where you'd actually be able to talk to people and yeah, and talk to people about those difficult things in life and the I guess the important stuff, if that makes sense, the deep stuff. You really can't do that with an online friendship, because you can't know someone if you've never met them, if that makes sense. Um, and that's something I never really realized the extent to which is true, before, yeah, I guess being forced to be away from my computer for X number of months. And yeah, that really opened my eyes to how big of a problem it is. That kind of isolation that comes with just playing video games in general. Because I've played Minecraft for how long? Maybe 12 years, I believe. I got it when I was 12 and a half years. And when you play something, and relatively consistently as well, I never really picked up any other games. You kind of do get good at it, and you make friendships and you meet people. Obviously, friends come and go, as does everything. But that's something that stayed, is that passion for the game. And I don't know if I've talked about this. I've had to re-record this 2 times, but another big thing that I realized was just how much of a problem it was. The main reason why, the reason why I played Minecraft was a problem. Not even just the fact that I did the amount that I did, which was a major issue. But video games aren't inherently bad. It's just what they can become that can be. If you play a video game just to have a bit of fun with friends, every now and again, there is nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's basically like any other activity that you can do, just to enjoy your fellowship with those that you like, and that you enjoy spending time with. So when it starts to, I guess, the reason when you play, if the reason that you play is for something that is tangible, if that makes sense, that's when it starts to become an issue. Not tangible in like the physical sense, because video games rarely ever do that, unless it's like you get money for it, in which case that sounds an awful lot like gambling, or but what I'm thinking is, like, if you play the game to increase your stats, that's a problem. That will, that is the wrong reason to play the game. If you play the game to increase the value of your account, which is what I actually personally struggle with, that is a major issue. And you're not anymore playing the game to have fun, which is basically, it's depressing to think about. You're pouring time. I've spent thousands of hours of my life playing playing this game, and much of it has been for the wrong reason. Much of it has been to increase my ones and zeros, and much of it has been to, I guess, increase the value of my account, because I have a legacy now on my name, and I've been offered USD for it, and that was before the tariff. And I also have been offered, yeah, basically my account kind of became an idol for me when it comes to the motivation as to why I played the game, because I enjoyed having that kind of recognition. I'd go into a lobby and people would be like, "Yo, Prague," and I'd be like, "What's good? How do you know me?" And they're like, I know you because like you're one of few accounts still with the legacy nick," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Huh? How does that matter?" But it's rare, and so people want to, yeah, they want that, and it's kind of become a reason why I played Minecraft, and that is not a good thing. If you're playing for the fame and recognition, there's an inherent issue with that, because nothing that you can spend your time on that doesn't come out of good intention will ever give you any meaningful satisfaction in. Like, you can always have more wins on your account. You can always have a higher, better start. You can always have a better FKDR. You will never be satisfied. The only time where you're actually able to play video games and walk away satisfied is if you're doing it for fun. And that was not what I was doing. So, yeah, I kind of regret, I guess, yeah, this addiction that I've given myself through hours and hours of playing the game. And I regret all of that. I wish I'd never started playing Minecraft, if that makes any sense. Both the ways that it's consumed my life and also the ways that it's isolated me from having meaningful friendships and relationships with those around me, which I've fortunately gotten out of, and that's also why I'm less active on the Discord server. Although I do still really enjoy, I guess, yeah, hanging out with people on there. It's just I don't want anyone else to struggle with the same stuff that I have, because it does consume your life, and you start to value things online over things in person, and that is a major issue. So yeah, that's why I've decided that I'm going to both stop YouTube, because my motivations behind YouTube also followed a similar kind of trend in that way, where I wasn't doing YouTube for fun. I was, posting YouTube shorts basically every day, and sometimes multiple times, and I wasn't doing it out of, I guess, even just a desire to grow my own abilities when it comes to content creation or anything like that. I don't know. Like, I enjoy playing the game, but not for the right reasons. And then I'd make videos out of it, and I'm just not happy with any of the stuff that I've done in that way, because it didn't come out of that kind of place of genuine, I guess, desire for anything. Yeah, so that's why this is my last video. I'm not going to be uploading, or if I do, it will not likely be Minecraft, and it'll be mainly just for a good reason. If it isn't, yell at me. And if you see me on my main account, yell at me. If you see me bragging about my win-loss or my win streak or anything like that, yell at me. I need you guys to keep me accountable, because it is something that I've struggled with, and I do not want it to be a problem for me. And I do hope it doesn't become or isn't a problem for any of you, because video game addiction is real, and it does honestly greatly inhibit the growth that is needed, especially for preteens and teenagers alike, and even adults as well. It can, if you do not regulate your playing of video games, and also even just the reasons why you play games. They're there as a game to have fun. If it's for anything else, it's not going to be good. So I guess thank you for watching. Do not subscribe. Do not like the video. I don't want you guys to be feeling any of that. Not that I think it's going to be an issue anymore. I just don't want you guys to be following a channel that's dead. Yeah, so hopefully this is the last time you ever hear from me on YouTube. If it isn't, then hopefully it's a better channel that I've started with better reasons as to why I make videos behind it. Thank you, I guess, for supporting me in all of this, being good friends, and yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna be on Discord. I'm not abandoning you guys. It's not like that. It's just that I want to be intentional as to what I'm doing with my time and why I do it. So, thanks for watching. Let me know, I guess, anything you want in the comments. I'll try to respond. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing better than I was before in every single way. So, yeah, I'm just trying to be very open-ended about, I guess why you'll never see any videos on here anymore. See you guys!